there's a reason they call this the prettiest little stadium in America. Glad to have you with us from Paulson Stadium. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. It's the Terrapins and the Georgia Southern Eagles. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Hey guys, the Eagles head coach told me before the game. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Fielded in the end zone, it's Webb. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. On the ground, it's Lewis. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Going with the ground game left. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, to say that this guy was unblockable in their last game is definitely an understatement. He was living in the opponent's backfield, and he does it again very early in this one, David. And I know he was a guy this offensive line and this coaching staff were concerned about, and early on, they don't have an answer for him.
I'm about to say that they still have the concerns because, geez, early on, he's in the backfield.
The defense sort of herds this quarterback out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage, and he'll take the loss.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Finds his big tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Hey, man, that's a frustrating end to that play. And I say that, man, because you need to give me everything you have. Like, I can't run out of bounds. I got a chance to maybe get the first down, lower my shoulder, be physical. My team needs a couple more yards to get the first down, and dude chose to run out of bounds.
We get a timeout here taken by the Terrapins. That will be their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. This offense wants to send a message on the opening drive of the game. No punting today. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They make the stop, but not before. He gets enough to convert on 4th down, and rolling the dice pays off. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
The Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. Dropping back, it's Singleton. He makes the grab. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down.
Love the accurate throw by the quarterback there. Curl route against man coverage. You got to put that right into the body of the wide receiver who's running back towards you. Nice job executing it, and they pick up the first.
Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
Well, it just seems like everything is working for the offense on this drive. Another nice gain, this time on the ground.
And the Terrapins kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. To the air on first down. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
This head coach wanted to come into this game aggressive, guys, and he did it in a couple different ways. On that first drive, nice mixture of throwing and running offensively, but how big was that gamble on fourth down? They got it, kept the drive alive. They end up scoring a touchdown, so it paid off. You can't start a game better than that.
On the run from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. He might want another play. Off play action on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Johnson looking to throw. Out of the backfield, he's open. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big third down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
They're dealing with a second and long. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
He wants to change this route. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Rifles it down the middle. Pulls it in down the sideline. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. Touchdown, Eagles. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Well, in the modern era of college football, you're seeing more and more athletic tight ends, like what you just saw right there. The defense had no chance covering that guy down the field. He makes them look silly on his way in for the long touchdown.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. Webb. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Zings it complete to the right. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second. first play of the period will be a second down. To the air, it's Singleton. Looking to the big tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Villa. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 39. First and 10. Wants to throw it again. Stepping to the right. He'll pull it down. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
The Terrapins can really attack on this second and short. Finds his man. It's Sanchez. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
And the Terrapins will snap it on first and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lewis. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Well, they called that an ISO play, and it was isolated for a loss.
And they try to isolate a linebacker inside and really run the football right at you, right down the middle. But you better move those big defensive linemen out of the way and create some space. They didn't do it. You can tell that's why the ball went nowhere.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
It'll be third and long. To the air, it's Singleton. Got him downfield. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
It's in. Completed. He's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted.
Man, they could have flipped that field in a hurry, right? They've given up some yards. They're sitting in their own red zone. A chance to make a big play. Yeah, he could have made that interception and could have flipped this field.
Oh, this defense wants to bring some pressure. Throws to the back. It's complete. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins! Lining up for the PAT. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So a drive there of 82 yards, and the finisher an 18-yard touchdown throw. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Working that left side now. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Just about as basic as you can get and effective if you execute.
Well executed. QB, nice job putting the football out in front of his receiver where he can advance it.
Johnson wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Finds his man. It's Dallas. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
And the Eagles come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. It's first and 10 from the 38-yard line. The give from the gun. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Uncorks it. Found the spot in the defense. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Eagles.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Back to throw, it's Singleton. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Grabbed behind the line, it's Lewis. Breaks free and he might be gone. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Plays like that put just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping.
Finding some room. Makes it past the marker. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
And that's a first down for the offense.
This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Leaves it with the running back. Pick up of 5. It's now 2nd and 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Makes the catch. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Terrapins have it with a 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Looking left. Incomplete. Big fight for the ball, but it falls to the ground.
Ooh, quarterback lucky that one wasn't picked. You got to be really careful down here in the red zone because these windows are small and defenders close on the ball. That one should have been an INT.
Throws to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz. Because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
Takes the handoff, and he's going right. Runs through a tackle. There's some room. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins!
Gain some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Might be calling a hot route. Johnson looking to throw. He wants to take the top off. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Makes the grab. It's held. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
Come on, defense. What are we doing? I mean, you can't miss this guy. He's like literally the biggest dude on the field. That time, completely wide open. That's way too easy for the offense. He caught the football. There was nobody even near him. Someone on defense has to locate this guy. They've got to communicate to each other if they're passing off in coverage. You can't let that guy be that wide open.
Looking to throw on first down. Lofts one high and deep. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Well, early in this drive, they're staying aggressive. Last play, they had the big completion. On the third snap, they take another shot. Just couldn't come up with the completion.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming. And it's first down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, welcome into the Week 13 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. So many seasons on the line. The first game we'll take a look at will be Duke, taking on the number 10 team, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. And it's the Blue Devils, able to escape with a 3-point victory. Talk about an upset. The victory caps off a 7-5 regular season. Not the best outcome, but you'd have to think a bowl invite is on the way. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second. Makes the catch, and he's free. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one.
QBs, when they see these zone coverages, man, some of them panic. Some of them throw it too quickly and can make bad decisions. I like how he waited a little bit, waited for the right window, the right opportunity. There's always going to be holes in zones. I just got to be a little bit patient.
Johnson wants to throw it. It's complete. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field, don't make a mistake, check it down to your running back, let him do the rest. But there was 2 guys right next to him. So that was actually a little bit of a dangerous throw, but you could tell they were definitely locked in, and they were not going to let that running back catch that foot.
Breaks into the open. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
Motion from the wide receiver. Here's a little room there. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And that's a really good job by the defense, reacting to what they see. They see the quarterback flip it forward on the touch pass. Now I got to go get it, right? Corral that football. He picked up some yards, yeah, but you didn't give up that big explosive play. And now you have to make him earn it now on the next down.
Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, Eagles! They take the lead here in the second half. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
Coming out with it, it's Coleman. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. So as soon as they step on the field here in the third quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Good pick up a little bit short of the sticks.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. To the ground to try to move the chains. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30.
That is how it's done on 3rd down and short. No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the first down.
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins. That time the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Back to pass, it's Singleton. Rushes on him. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. They'll move the tight end. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Terrapins send out the punt unit. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. The give on the inside. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Offense changing the play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the tight end. That's caught. It's Helms. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
That just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
The Eagles, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Johnson looking to throw. He's going to fire deep. He's got it down the field. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles.
And the biggest thing is identifying coverages, right? Like quarterback has to line up and see what he's seeing and see those safeties. I know outside with that safety in the middle of the field, I got a chance to attack and attack deep with my speedster, and he does a great job throwing the football out there, and he does the rest with the catch and then striding it into the end zone.
He'll bring it out. It's Coleman. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding to the football?
And now on second down for this offense. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Makes the grab. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. Neither of these teams cracking the top 25 as we are in the final week of the season. Let's take a look at where things stand right now. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. So we open the final period with a third down play. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up. Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Tight end now in motion. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. At the 40, there he goes. Smashes through the tackle. Racing to the right. Past the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Terrapins! The Terps respond.
And that's why you hold your breath every single time this guy catches the football. That's a short, easy completion. He's so dangerous after the catch, David, and he shows you the wheels, taking it all the way to the house.
Yeah, and I think it's also important to point out, how about the QB play? Getting the ball out right where he can catch the football and use his speed and playmaking ability after it, and he shows you, man. That's why he's dangerous. That's why this offense is always one play away from getting to the house.
Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Johnson wants to throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Green. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
Quick completion to the right. Could not make his way to the corner. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to pass on second down. He's got it. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play.
You know, it's interesting. At this point of the game, with the lead in the fourth quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball. Because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it. 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
Wants to keep it in the air. Unloads it downfield. Makes the grab inside the 30. Off and running. He's got the sideline going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. Caught, and he's got room.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got up there. But as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. They'll keep the offense on the field on fourth down already with a one-possession lead. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. And, you know, it does look as if they're going to leave the offense out there, and I guess you look at time and score, you can kind of understand a field goal doesn't help you that much. On fourth down, looking to pass. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Eagles. The Eagles land a counterpunch. The AT unit on the field. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. Looking downfield, it's Singleton. Going to throw it over the top of the deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And how about that rush off of the edge? You could tell, man, playing pass all the way. Your team has a lead. Getting later in the football game, he's just pinning his ears back, and he flies off the edge and gets the big sack.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Looking for more room. Finally brought down, but what a play. Not only to get the football, but to win the field position with the return.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT. Finally, the defense makes a play, and Dave.
Oh, he's got some space. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone.
Nice play offensively. You go with the toss to the left, and how about the blocking downfield by the wide receiver on that play? If you're going to run to the perimeter, you got to have guys doing work downfield for you, and they had it on that one.
Got a little grass. Got enough space. Touchdown, Eagles. And they take it in for 6 more points. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To throw, it's Singleton. Caught in the backfield. It's Villa. Knocked down for the tackle.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Trying play action. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
These are the perfect situations you love to be in. Known passing situations. These are not where the offensive tackles want to be. And when you're on the edge and there's no threat of the run, pin your ears back, get the nice first down sack.
Black 18. Black 18. Move it. Move it. Go.
Running inside. It's Lewis. Could be an alley. He's inside the 40. The 20. And the consolation prize there. He gets into the end zone. Won't win them the game, but at least a score as the clock hits 0. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
The extra point here is good, but that just gives us a little window dressing as the score